Hey everyone! Remember how I said I don't like to use the term cancel culture because it means different things to different people? Another big, ominous, nebulously defined word I've had to strike from my dictionary is drama. Oxford Languages defines drama as 1. A play for theater, radio, or television, and 2. An exciting, emotional, or unexpected series of events or circumstances. Both of these definitions are incredibly mundane, but the present-day usage of this word has much more negative connotations. This is especially true for the furry fandom, where drama is a word that gets thrown around in every direction. It can be used as a shield for deflecting criticism, a weapon for attacking others, or perhaps most commonly, both of these at the same time. Even when there's no malicious intent, the poorly defined concept of drama is treated as a taboo that needs to be avoided, or a monster that's out to get you. Before even considering the cultural implications of this, I find the situation incredibly unfortunate because language is getting destroyed. While the term cancel culture was created to address something that was already happening, drama was a normal word with pre-existing definitions that have now been perverted. Even if the word is ever reclaimed, we'll just be back where we started. In this video, I'm going to try to define the word drama as it's used in the furry fandom so that we can better understand the community and ourselves. I have noticed what I consider to be pretty consistent boundaries, at which point an isolated interaction between related parties becomes a spectacle where completely unrelated people are weighing in merely on the basis of opposing drama. These people are frustrating, and in some cases they may even be seeking out this type of conflict. I think they may also be a vocal minority, but because so many people are embracing the same toxic definition of drama, I am going to consider the vocal minority to be speakers for their silent majority. I haven't seen anything specific that would imply this isn't the case. Based on my observations in the furry fandom, I conclude that the word drama describes any negative interaction against anyone else. This seems rather broad, but I'm going to give examples so we can define limits. The statement, "I hate Mondays," is not drama, because although the opinion is negative, it's not directed against anyone else. The statement, "Furry conventions should ban fascists," is drama for 2 reasons. First, it compels furry convention boards to ban people, which is considered a confrontational act. Keep in mind there is hesitation among furry community leaders, not just convention boards, to actually make a hard stance against fascism. The second reason why the statement is drama is that you are opposing fascists, a group of people. The concept of drama in the furry fandom doesn't consider where your actions and beliefs are on the political spectrum. It's all treated the same way. The next example is a scenario. A white man commissions a white artist to draw a gender-bent version of his persona based on the ratchet black stereotype. The commissioner then uses the artwork to create and sell stickers. The act of drawing the artwork, commissioning the artwork, or commercializing the artwork would not be considered drama. Although all of these actions perpetuate a black stereotype, the lack of a clear target means that most people would not consider this to be drama. If someone used a slur to attack someone else, that would be considered drama, but it would be on the basis of direct confrontation. Based on what I've seen, I think perpetuating or encouraging discriminatory stereotypes alone does not constitute drama. However, in the sticker scenario, if someone confronted the commissioner or the artist publicly or privately saying that what they did was racist, that would be considered drama because it's a direct negative interaction against another person. This is extremely frustrating because it means that pointing out discrimination or other harmful behavior is frowned upon just as much, if not more, than the harmful behavior itself. This applies even if you are defending yourself. If someone says something hateful directed specifically at you, they are definitely instigating this crazy notion of drama. But if you react to it, you will technically be partaking in it as well. This results in a culture of silence, where people are afraid to speak up or feel that doing so would be pointless. This contributes to negative peace, where by removing conflict we can pretend the community is much more happy and positive than it really is. This reinforces a veil of neutrality, where by removing discourse from a community, we have implied consensus, making us more vulnerable to alt-right radicalization. This practice of opposing drama, regardless of context, is a euphemism for imposing escapism on a community as a whole. It is such a selfish, harmful way to live. The inability to use the word drama without all this baggage is frustrating, because there are cases where the dictionary definition of the term could be applicable. A prime example of this is interpersonal conflict, by which I mean interactions involving people who actually know each other. If you have a negative interaction with a stranger, the only topic up for consideration is the nature of the action. In contrast, if it was not a stranger and instead someone who knew you personally, that history could add nuance. For example, let's say that a white person starts preaching about the importance of unlearning racism, but then a person of color reveals that this white preacher has a history of racist acts against him and against people of color in general. This opposition could be classified as interpersonal drama because the two parties know each other, but this doesn't really change the situation. However, what's interesting is that this concept of interpersonal drama could also be applied to the white person's preaching. Presenting themselves as a progressive anti-racist despite a history of criticism for racist actions could be considered active denial or even gloating towards previous victims and other critics. With historical context, an otherwise benign statement, something that absolutely would not be considered drama by the fandom right now, could be seen as an act of aggression. The reverse is also true. Presenting a statement while leaving out important context is a misdirection that can result in unfair criticism. However, these last few ideas are hypothetical because, in my opinion, the furry fandom does not currently think about conflict in this manner. My takeaway from this video is that the furry fandom's handling of conflict is extremely unnatural. The rest of the world isn't all that great either, but there is a consistent and disproportionate aversion to conflict in this community. I think all of this stems from an obsession with escapism. It's reached a point where the fandom's progressive reputation is more of an advertising slogan or an excuse for bad behavior than something that should be actually maintained. Remember, sweeping problems under the rug doesn't make them go away, it just shifts the burden onto someone else. Thank you for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Have a good week, everyone.